If you're a travel enthusiast, then you can't miss a place as beautiful as this. Santorini is not just an island. It is a dream painted in two eternal colors, the pure white of its architecture and the deep blue of the Mediterranean sky and sea. From the very first moment you arrive, it feels as if you are stepping into a living painting, a place where every line is soft, every light is gentle, and time itself seems to slow down, pulling you away from the rush of the modern world. In Santorini, time is not measured by clocks, but by light, by the soft morning glow falling on white walls, by the midday sun reflecting fiercely off the deep blue sea, and by the long, lingering afternoon light that seems unwilling to fade, draping the island in warm shades of gold and amber. The white houses cascading down dramatic cliffs are not built only for beauty, but shaped by centuries of human adaptation to wind, sun, and volcanic land. The blue domes do more than decorate the skyline. They mirror the sky, reflect the sea, and dissolve architecture into nature itself. Narrow stone paths wind like gentle labyrinths, sometimes closing in, sometimes opening wide, leading travelers from one quiet surprise to another. In Santorini, no view is ever ordinary. Every step reveals a new perspective, a rare harmony between humanity and the natural world. And without realizing it, you begin to walk more slowly, to stand longer, to look once more before moving on. Santorini holds a beauty that is both pure and deeply dramatic. Born from an ancient volcanic eruption thousands of years ago, the island carries the scars of destruction and the miracle of rebirth. The Caldera, vast and powerful, is a geological signature found nowhere else on Earth. Lava once erased everything here, yet from that destruction, Santorini emerged with a form unlike any other. It stands as a living reminder that beauty does not always come from calm beginnings, but often from the most violent transformations of nature. Unlike loud and crowded destinations, Santorini speaks softly. Its elegance is quiet. Its luxury is subtle. People do not come here to rush from place to place, but to linger over a cup of coffee, to stand silently before the sea, to give their thoughts space to settle. Nothing here urges you to hurry. The island itself seems unhurried. Light moves slowly. Life unfolds gently. Even emotions arrive without force. At the heart of Santorini lies the Caldera, a massive crescent-shaped volcanic basin where the blue sea embraces towering cliffs hundreds of meters high. From above, it feels like a giant bowl filled with light, water, and white villages clinging to dark volcanic stone. If Santorini were a piece of music, Oya would be its emotional crescendo. Perched at the island's northern edge, this small village is known worldwide for the most beautiful sunset on Earth. As the sun begins to descend, the village grows quiet. Voices soften, footsteps slow. All eyes turn toward the horizon. When the sun finally touches the sea, the sky shifts from blue to gold, from gold to orange, then pink, violet, and deep purple. It is no longer just a view, it is a shared moment, experienced together by thousands of strangers, bound briefly by silence and light. Santorini does not offer traditional white sand beaches, but instead reveals something far more distinctive: volcanic shores shaped by fire and time. At Parissa and Kamari, black sand beaches stretch along the coast, each grain a memory of ancient lava. At Red Beach, rust-colored cliffs rise dramatically against deep blue water. The sea here is clear, deep, and cobalt blue. Whether seen from above or felt while swimming, it carries a raw, honest beauty, powerful, untouched, and unforgettable. Stay in Santorini longer than a single day, and you begin to notice something deeper. Its beauty lives not only in perfect views, but in small human. Early mornings, when the island has not fully awakened, empty stone paths, soft wind, the scent of freshly brewed coffee drifting through the air. In those moments, Santorini feels as if it belongs only to those willing to rise early and truly listen. Midday brings stillness. White walls glow under the sun. Life pauses. People seek shade, retreat indoors, or simply rest. The island itself seems to take a breath. By late afternoon, Santorini slowly comes alive again. Light softens, colors deepen, balconies fill with quiet observers, cafes open their doors wider. A gentle anticipation fills the air, the promise of sunset, even though everyone has seen it before. And when the sunset ends and most visitors depart, Santorini remains. Locals close cafes, stack chairs, share quiet conversations. The island sheds its image and becomes simply a place where people live. Stay long enough and you understand why so many return. Not because they need more photographs, but because they have not stayed long enough. Santorini is not a place to rush through. It is a place to remain, to slow down, to recover from the speed of the modern world. When you finally leave, you carry more than images. You carry the memory of living in a different rhythm, a place where beauty does not demand attention, where it simply exists, naturally and enduringly. Above all, Santorini is a feeling, a global symbol of romance, of honeymoons, of sunset proposals, of human connection. Life here is gentle, people are warm and welcoming, Mediterranean flavors fill the air, local wine, olives, cheese, and fresh seafood. As night falls, golden lights illuminate narrow streets, waves whisper against volcanic cliffs, and Santorini becomes quiet, intimate, and real. Santorini is not just a destination, it is a place that stays, long after you have gone.